These are my smaller Anastasia palettes. This is Amrezy, Soft Glam, Sultry, Riviera, Norvina, Subculture, Prism, Artist, Mini Pro Pigment 3, Harley Bybel, Jackiana, Mini Pro Pigment Volume 1, Mini Pro Pigment Volume 2, Alyssa Edwards, Modern Renaissance, Maya Mia, Tamana, World Traveler, Self-Made. They're definitely all staying. This is another drawer of favorites, but I know right off the bat, unfortunately, this Morte is going for my collection. So I bought this. I love the packaging. I think the colors are beautiful, but unfortunately some of them are not true to pan color. And I had a lot of difficulty creating eye looks with this. It just didn't really blend that well. The colors aren't flattering for me, so I'm just going to let this one go. This is Melt Vita, Radioactive, 27, Gemini, Smoke Sessions. This is a palette from Urban Decay. This is the Meadow palette for Makeup Addiction. Queen of Hearts from Colored Rain. Cheers to the Beauty. These are Dominique Cosmetics. This is the Lemonade palette. The Latte palette. Berries and Cream. Celestial Storm. These are palettes from Lorac. This is Desert Sunset. Ocean Sunset. Mountain Sunset. Lorac Pro 3. Pro 2. Pro. Pro 4. Unzipped. I don't see myself decluttering anything from this drawer. These are my Violet Voss mini palettes. This is Sparkling Cherry Limeade, Creme Brulee, Lait Macaron, Fruit Sorbet, Berry Burst, Holy Grail, Rainbow, and I Do Not Care. These are my mini palettes from Laura Lee, Laybell, Party Animal, and Boss Babe. These are palettes from NARS. This is NARS Man Ray, Wanted, Loaded. This is Miracles of the Amazon from Tarte. This is Vice Art Liaison. It's probably my favorite purple palette. Golden Hour and Tryst. These are smaller Too Faced palettes. This is the Peanut Butter and Jelly, Natural Eyes, Boudoir Eyes, White Chocolate Chip, and Matte Chocolate Chip. Sparkling Pineapple, and this Razzle Dazzle Berry palette was sent to me by Too Faced. These are 12 pan palettes from Viseart, and they're my favorite matte formula. Cool Mattes 2, Koi, Warm Mattes, Neutral Mattes, Bridal Satin, Bijou Royal, Boheme Dream, Sultry Muse, Editorial, Paris Nude, and Dark Matte. Rose Edit palette, Warm Edit. These are palettes from MAC, Kaleidos, and Persona. This is Sci-Fi Green, VR Neon, Astro Pink, Electro Turquoise, Cyber Bronze, the Persona Identity palette, Identity 2, Risk Taker, Fashion Fanatic, Prissy Princess, Classic Cutie, Rockin' Rebel, Mischief Minx, Queen Supreme, Power Hungry. This is where I keep most of my smaller eyeshadow palettes. This is Marc Jacobs The Tease. This is a palette from Butter London. I think I might have gotten a BoxyCharm. These are the palettes from Dose of Colors. I really like their matte formula. This is Marvelous Mauves. Pretty Cool. Blushing Berries. Sassy Siennas. Snow Angels. And Baked Browns. Heat Pro from Viseart. Solar from Stellar Beauty. And Lunar. Paris from YSL. These are Natasha Denona palettes. This is the Mini Lila, palette number 4. Aries, the Cranberry palette, which is a favorite. The Camel palette. Lila Bee. Tickled Peach from Too Faced. Hot Buttered Rum. And I usually mark things when I know I'm going to get rid of them after I try them. And I said this one stinks. I do not like this one at all. So this one's going to go. Urban Decay Petite Heat. This is NARS Quartz. Copper. Nectar. And NARS Suede. This is a Melt Stack in Baby Doll. Stila in Light Medium. El Maquillage, The Real Deal. Ciate Astrolites Jeweled. And Burnt. These are all duplicate Smashbox palettes, so I'm going to declutter these. Kat Von D Shade and Light. This is Sage. Smoke. Rust. And Plum. These are all palettes I picked up from the Bad Habit sale, and I'll show you all the eyeshadow palettes. This is Mayhem, Mystery, Mythos, Fantasia, Reveal 3D from Coastal Scents, Artistry 2 palette, the Artistry palette, Disco Fever from Face Candy. This is the Oakland Matte eyeshadow palette. Royals from Bad Habit, Aftershock, After Party, After Hours, After Dark. This is the Inferno palette, Light Speed. This is the Happy Hour palette from Morphe, Supernova, Solstice, Athena, Aphrodite. These are a lot of my Too Faced and Urban Decay palettes, and I know right off the bat one of these is going. And that is this Urban Decay Reloaded. These shadows gave me such fits when it comes to the shimmers. I did not like the formula of this at all. So this is definitely going. This is Urban Decay Back Talk. Also has a side with some blushes. Naked Cherry. Naked Heat. Naked Smoky. Naked 3. Naked 2. The Naked palette. Born to Run. Gingerbread Extra Spicy, Chocolate Bonbon, Chocolate Gold, and I love the formula. Gingerbread Spice, Sweet Peach, Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar, White Chocolate Bar, Glitter Bomb. These are the palettes that I have from Kat Von D, Kevyn Aucoin, Laura Mercier, Smashbox, and Bare Minerals. This is the Bare Minerals Hidden Treasure. This is the Be Beautiful palette, Bare Essentials, Bare Naturals, Bare Sensuals, Smashbox Full Exposure, Double Exposure, and Photo Matte Eyes. This is Kat Von D Divine. This is the Matte Middle Mini from Kat Von D. Electropop from Kevyn Aucoin. Eye Artist palette from Laura Mercier. Kat Von D Crystallis. Shade and Light Eye. Shade and Light Glimmer Eye. These are some palettes from Urban Decay, Colored Rain, Smashbox, and Pixie. This is Pixie Natural Beauty, Reflex Light. This is Urban Decay After Dark, Urban Decay Electric, Smashbox LA Cover Shot. This is Golden Hour, Bold Glitter, Punk Dye, Major Metals, Prism Eye, Pinks and Palms, Minimalist, Ablaze, Petal Metal, and Smoky Eye. This is Urban Decay Shortcut, Detour, Bailout, Colored Rain Lovelies, Beauty Rust, Very Cute, and Smoke Show. These are some of my larger eyeshadow palettes that are more difficult to store. This is the Colored Rain Vivid Pigments and Shadows palette. This is the Kaleidos Deep Sea Luster palette. This is the Violet Voss Flamingo palette. The Violet Voss Pro Drenched Metal palette. Ace Butte Quintessential palette. The Too Faced Natural Love palette. the Lime Crime Venus XL palette, the Lime Crime Venus XL2, the Ace Butte Flare palette, the Violet Voss Pro Ride or Die, Too Faced Thin and Nail, Kat Von D Matte and Metal, Kat Von D Saint and Sinner, Kat Von D Fetish palette, Bobbi Brown Crystal Drama, Mars Summer Lights, Lorac Beauty 2 Brunch, ColourPop Misunderstood, Soph X Makeup Revolution, Steel of Soul, Spirit, Matte and Metal, Beauty by Stony Remedy, Violet Voss Holy Grail, Comb Audacity in Paris, Makeup Revolution Pink Fizz, Stila After Hours, Pretty Vulgar Nightingale, Urban Decay Vice, Colored Rain Safari Rain, Urban Decay Elements, Pure Festival Palette, Gourmande Girls, and this is the El Mar Azul palette, another Gourmande Girls palette, Gourmande Girls Batgirl, Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, the Makeup Revolution Emily DeWant's edit, Rock Mega Pro palettes. It's the 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is a drawer full of eyeshadow palettes that I really adore. These are the Ace Butte palettes. This is Slice of Paradise, Paradise Fallen, Blossom Passion, and Classical Paradise. The Violet Voss Rainbow eyeshadow palette, the Laura Lee Nudie Patootie palette, the Saucebox Cosmetics Secret Garden palette, Saucebox Cosmetics Etude palette, Nocturne palette, lastly this Ultrafoil palette from Jouer. This is one of my favorite drawers, and it has all my Nabla, Linda Hallberg, Cleona, and Certified palettes in it. It's a very colorful drawer and I really enjoy it. This is Nabla Poison Garden, Beauty palette in Coral, Cutie palette in Nude, Secret palette, Soul Blooming, Dreamy. These are 2 palettes from Linda Hallberg. This is the Infinity Deep. This is the Infinity palette. And these eyeshadows, they're really very thin shadows and they're pretty crumbly. So I have been trying to use this one more so as a face palette. This is the Paleo palette from Cleona. This is the Arcgeo palette from Cleona. This is the Certified Dynasty palette. The Certified Tropical Wonders palette. This is a Certified Affinity palette. This is a Certified Affinity 2 palette. This is a Certified Destiny palette. Viseart Grand Pro Volume 1. And here's a look at the inside of the palette. Grand Pro Volume 2 from Viseart. And that is the second one. Sephora Pro palette in Warm. You'll see the shades are on this little insert, which is very annoying. I wish they would print them on the eyeshadow palette. Sephora Pro Cool. And the Sephora Pro Editorial. Creepy Cute from Strobe Cosmetics. Divinity. Saucebox Forbidden Fruits. Saucebox Temptation. Too Faced I Want Candy. Too Faced Natural Eyes. Ciate Glitter Storm. Ciate Jessica Rabbit. Menagerie Cosmetics Well Song. Feral. Dragon Child. Courtship. And Violet Ink. This is Something Fun and Something Gorgeous. This is the Malika palette, the Hasina 2, the Hasina, and Neon Dreams from Blush Tribe. I'm so disappointed with these Ella Mila palettes. It says that the shelf life is 24 months. The single palette that I opened, there appears to be something leaking from some of the eyeshadows. I don't know what's going on here. It's something purple and it's leaking from the shadows and even the highlighter here. So something's wrong with these palettes, so I'm gonna have to let those go. You know, I just got these in April. See, it's in every single palette. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm super unhappy about that. If you have an idea about what's going on, let me know, because I can't imagine what that would be. Some palettes I picked up from Hip Dot. Got a little Lime Crime, some Makeup Geek, Too Faced, Tarte, and NARS in here. This is Hip Dot Crystals. This is Hip Dot C-Note. Napa. This is Hip Dot Rio. This one's one of the Lime Crime birthday palettes. Lime Crime Venus 3. The Venus Vivid. Another Lime Crime Venus palette. These were the holiday palettes from Lime Crime. This is one of my favorite matte palettes. It's the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes. White Peach from Too Faced. Another one of my favorite palettes, the Tartelette in Bloom. This is the NARS Skin Deep palette. This is the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics Becca Eyelights palette. The Tarte Mermaid palette. Makeup Geek Mystique. Passion. Stroke of Midnight. Essence. Love Story. Reflection. Bloom. Pumpkin Spice. Echo. Another Unnamed. And Goddess. This is Strawberry Dream from Lunar Beauty. Moon Spell. Greek Goddess. Life's a Drag. Huda Beauty Nude Light. New Nude. Gold Remastered. Desert Dusk. Mercury Retrograde. And the Huda Beauty Rose Gold. This Too Faced Life's a Festival. Besame Mermaid Lagoon. Besame Snow White. Another Besame Snow White. Tarte Aspen Ovard. Violet Ball Sugar Crystals. These are all my Kylie and KKW palettes. This is Eye of the Storm. This is Calm Before the Storm. The Cocoa palette was one of their Halloween palettes. This is the Purple palette. This is the Sorta Sweet palette. Blue Honey palette. The Bronze palette. The Burgundy palette. This is the KKW Mario palette. The KKW So Fire palette. Valentine's Day palette. The Kylie Loves Jordan palette. The KKW Winnie palette. The Under the Sea palette. Extended Burgundy. Extended Bronze. This is a Kylie palette I picked up from Ulta. KKW Mario palette. Peach Extended. Two more KKW palettes. The Chris eyeshadow palette. Kylie's birthday palette. And the KKW Smoky Volume 1. These are all MAC palettes. Natural Vice. Desert Lightning. It's Designer. Flamboyant. Nude Model. In the Flesh. Warm Neutral. The Nordstrom palette. And Cool Neutral. These are my Natasha Denona palettes. This is Sunrise. Tropic. Biba. Safari. The Star palette. The Green Brown. And the Blue Purple. I'm going to take all of these off of my display that I have in my makeup room so I can show them to you individually. But this is how they're stored. It goes all the way up to the ceiling. And we'll take you back down. This is the MAC Lo-Fi eyeshadow palette. The Pirates of the Caribbean palette from Lorac. Fairy Tales palette from Storybook Cosmetics. Festival palette from Juvia's Place. The Tribe palette. Afrique. Deuce. The Warrior. Nubian. The Masquerade. Pat McGrath Bronze Ambition. La Vie en Rose. Platinum Bronze. Burn Book. Wizardry and Witchcraft. Nubian 2. Saharan. Nubian is a duplicate of a larger palette, so this one can be decluttered. The Nubian 3 Coral. The Magic by Juvia's Place. This Masquerade mini is a duplicate of a larger palette, so this mini can go. This Magic mini is a duplicate of a larger palette, so it can go. Zulu by Juvia's. The Warrior 2. The Saharan 2. This is the Mothership 2 Sublime. Mothership Subversive 3. This is the Mothership 1 Subliminal. This is the Tarte Sizzle palette. The Tarte BU Naturally. Rainforest of the Sea Volume 3. Make Believe in Yourself. Love, Trust, and Fairy Dust. Pat McGrath Midnight Sun. The Decadence palette. Bronze Seduction. Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette. Blue Blood. Blood Sugar. Thirsty. Norvina Pro Pigment Volume 3, Volume 1. The Jeffree Star Shane Dawson Conspiracy palette. Makeup Revolution Chocolate Caramel. Raspberry Icing. Strawberry Sprinkles. Peanut Butter and Jelly. Chocolate Dipped. Blueberry Crush. Softbox Cosmetics Mermaid Life. Mini Jawbreaker. Alien palette. This is the Bubblegum palette from Lime Crime. The Sugar Plum palette. The Birthday Cake palette. The Pink Lemonade palette. Huda Beauty Sapphire Obsessions. Emerald Obsessions. Ruby Obsessions. Amethyst Obsessions. Neon palette from Huda Beauty. Another neon palette. And the last neon palette. Electric Obsessions. Gemstone Obsessions. Smoky Obsessions. Warm Brown Obsessions. Mauve Obsessions. Coral Obsessions. Lime Crime Rose Gold. Silver. Solid Gold. Sweet Blends. And Fresh Squeezed. This is a duplicate Gemstone Obsession, so I will declutter this one. This is a Colored Rain Magnetic palette. It has Viseart, Anastasia singles, and some Natasha Denona singles. Another Colored Rain Magnetic palette. It's filled with Makeup Geek and Divina eyeshadows. Next I'll be showing you a few palettes that are new to my collection. This is Millennial Pinks from Melt Cosmetics. This Bear from Makeup Revolution. This is another Bear from Makeup Revolution. Last Bear I have from Makeup Revolution. Laura Geller Nude Attitude. Uptown Chic. Blitz Astral Quad from Pat McGrath. Ritualistic Rose from Pat McGrath. Iconic Illumination. Divine Rose. Kat Von D Lolita. This is a mini of a larger palette that I have, so I'll let this one go. The Linda Hallberg Spectral palette. Ace Beauty Scarlet Dusk. Stila Happy Hour. Violet Voss Essentials. NARS Make Up Your Mind. Too Faced Pretty Mess. Adelaide Morin. The Moonshake palette from Moonslice Beauty. Emerald Moon. And Moon Magic. All three were sent to me. The Norvina Volume 2. Singles from The Balm. Besame Sleeping Beauty. Alright, and this is the last palette in my collection. This is Buxom White Russian on the Rocks. Just to recap, these are the items leaving my collection. The Nubian palette by Juvia's Place, it's a mini. The Celestial Thunder mini with Dominique Cosmetics. Smashbox Major Metals. Smashbox Punked. Smashbox Bold Glitter, the Masquerade Mini by Juvia's Place, the Magic Mini by Juvia's Place, this palette from Find and Beauty, Hot Buttered Rum from Too Faced, Pink Fizz for Makeup Revolution, Huda Beauty Gemstone Obsessions, Petal Metal, Prism, Minimalist, Pretty Vulgar Nightingale, Tardius Pro, Naked Reloaded, and Morte for Melt. 4 palettes from Ella Mila are also going, and that's a total of 22 palettes gone from the collection. Thank you for joining me for this eyeshadow palette collection and mini declutter. I'm going to let my daughter go through these and see if she finds anything she likes, and I'll see you next time. Bye!